But in the end, we just need to step away from this mindset and recognize instead that the exceptionality is not something we have the power to change. But whether that is a negative or a positive is something we have the power to change. And it's always up to us whether we're trying to maintain this contorted posture of only partially succeeding in fading into the background, or whether we embrace the unique role that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us and say, okay, it's our job actually to be the teacher. It's our job actually to have a message that we share and, an example that we set. And if we do that, then everything that we regard as this sort of unique, inescapable, quote unquote, anti-Semitic obsession that dogs us and follows us and always directs all of this hostility towards us can be transformed into a positive kind of uniqueness in which the world understands that we have a unique role to play in helping to make the whole world a better place. But that requires our conscious choice. And it also requires at some level letting go of this rhetoric that obsesses on how we are victims of that particular hatred of Jews and how that makes our enemies particularly bad people. It's not a winning argument with others, and it just distracts us from our responsibilities and what it is that we need to get done. So we may be entering an era where there's an opportunity to shift our perspective a bit and finally say, if you're our enemy, it doesn't matter what you feel about us or how well-founded or not well-founded it is, how demented it is, or how reasonable. We don't care. If you make yourselves our enemy, then we will defeat you. And we won't, try to explain what we're doing to the rest of the world because we don't owe them an explanation. But what we will try to do for the rest of the world is teach them about the Torah and about HaKadosh Baruch Hu and set the unique example that we've been called to set. And if we do that, we may find that all of this uniqueness of the hatred that people have felt for us throughout the ages can, with time, turn into a uniqueness in the role that we play in helping to make the world into the vision of the Hebrew prophets, in which, as we said before, Mitzion Tetzeh Torah, that Torah goes from Tzion, Udvar Adonai Yerushalayim.